and I've forgotten more about roofing than most roofers ever knew in the first place. But what really sets Trustmark apart is an obsessive attention to detail that ensures that everything goes smoothly the first time. I promise we will treat you right with respect and we will make you happy. So yeah, it might be a bit odd for a woman to own a roofing company, but give us a try. Let us give you an estimate for your roof. I think you'll be glad you called. For all your roofing needs, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at TrustmarkRoofPros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Hawker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hawker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hawker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hawkerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
H&R Block of Artesia is proud to be a member of the community and a sponsor of Artesia Bulldog Sports. At H&R Block, tax time is all the time. They offer year-round assistance for personal or business needs. From simple tax questions to bookkeeping, payroll services, and more. You can trust the team at H&R Block to be there when you need them most. Stop by 502 West Texas Suite A in Artesia or call 746-3456 to schedule an appointment. H&R Block, proud to support Bulldog Sports. Se habla español.
Hey there, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here with KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. And it's that time of year again as Bulldog football and volleyball have wrapped up, and now we go into the basketball season. I'm joined here by the head coach for the varsity girls, Artesia girls basketball program, Coach Jeff Hodling. And Jeff, you guys have actually already got started, but let's talk. Why don't you talk a little bit about your off season leading up to your first game, which was last week, and then let the folks know about how your first game went.
Sure, we are off and running. We did. We got to get started already. The first official day of basketball was November 14th, and that was actually the weekend after the state volleyball tournament. So we're able to get our volleyball girls out. They got out of the tournament a little early this year, but they were eager to get to basketball practice, and we were eager to have them. And we started there on Monday and had a pretty good week of practice, and then actually got a scrimmage in on the 19th. The first legal day to play our scrimmage was November 19th, a Saturday, and we hosted Roswell High and Jal Saturday morning, and it went really good. I felt like the scrimmage served its purpose. We treated it like our practice game day, went through all of our game day procedures and routines, and had two good scrimmages. We were able to get by Jal and Roswell High that morning, and it wasn't exactly a game format. It was more like a summer basketball game format. We had a running clock, but I did have officials and everything, and it was pretty close to a real game, so the scrimmage was good. And then the following week, we had one day of practice, and then we went to Santa Teresa, which was last week. Last Tuesday, we had our first game, and got to go on the road, to go down to Santa T and play, and Santa T was better than they've been in the past. We were able to get by them and beat them pretty good, but they came out and played really well. I was really impressed. They have a good mix of size and guard play this year, and that showed. I think they must have had a pretty good offseason too. They came out and matched us. I think we were winning by maybe 10 at the first quarter, but they were beating us for a little bit there. The first 2 or 3 minutes, we were trading baskets back and forth, and I think our depth kind of took over after that. And so, I can speak to that a little bit. Our team this year is shaping up well at this point. One thing we have this year that we haven't had in the past few seasons is a little more depth. We feel like we're pretty solid with about 10 kids. I think as we look at it, the coaches and I look at it, we're able to play without, I feel like, not a lot of drop-off there, as we were able to come off the bench with some of these girls. So it's exciting to have that. It's not every year you get to have a really deep bench, and this year we do. And to top that off, we only have 2 seniors, so I think we're still relatively young. I know that our seniors are 2 valuable pieces to our puzzle, but even so, we've got a lot of good juniors, a couple of good sophomores, and a couple of freshmen that are helping us this year. So we're off to a good start. Good game at Santa T. Had a break over the Thanksgiving holiday, but here we are now. We're looking at our tournament, and we're sure excited about it.
Well, go ahead and give us a quick rundown. Who's coming for the City of Champs Classic on the girls bracket, and and when you guys play and who you play the first game anyway.
Sure. The bracket is filled nicely, as it has usually in the past. On the bottom half of the bracket, our half of the bracket, we'll be playing Ruidoso Thursday morning at 10 o'clock. We have an interesting case there, what we call a buyout game. All the high school kids get to pay $1, and then we're bringing the whole high school over to watch the game. The junior high is doing the same thing, and Central Elementary. So we're going to have a pretty full gym with the junior high, the high school, and one elementary school getting to come watch us play. But the other two teams on our side of the bracket are Deming and El Paso Riverside. They're both back from last year. And then on the top half of the bracket, we have Goddard's playing Alamogordo, and Carlsbad's playing El Paso Bel Air. And so it's a solid bracket as usual. That's a good mix. The El Paso schools are 6A and 5A, and of course Carlsbad's a big school, 5A, and Alamogordo's 5A, and then we got a couple of 4A teams with us and Ruidoso and Deming, and so got a good mix there. I feel like it's a great tournament, and it's going to be very competitive.
All right, Bulldog fans, you heard it here that we've got the City of Champs Classic coming Thursday morning, starting with the first game for the Bulldogs, 10 a.m. Come out to the pit and enjoy that game and cheer the girls on. If you can't make it or you're somewhere else in the country, you can certainly tune in right here, KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com, and we'll have that coverage for you. All right, Coach, thank you and good luck this week. Go Bulldogs.
If you need a Kubota that works and plays hard, stop looking. You'll find everything you need at Amigo Machinery. When it comes to tough Kubota tractors, mowers, construction equipment, and utility vehicles, all with low-rate financing, Amigo Machinery is your one-stop shop. We are passionately committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products, most innovative solutions, and services delivered with integrity and professionalism. Stop by Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
There are things you can do to improve the value of your current home if you plan to sell, and a few things you probably shouldn't do. The folks at Lois Oliver Real Estate are experts in real estate in Artesia and can help you with some great advice. If you want to talk to a local expert about buying or selling a home in Artesia, visit with any of the agents at Lois Oliver Real Estate. We know Artesia, and we're ready to help you buy or sell or find local experts who can answer your questions. Lois Oliver Real Estate. We love it here. Find us at 210 South Roselawn or online at loisoliverrealestate.com.
ENMU Roswell welcomes new and returning students to register online and on campus for the spring 2023 semester. Prepare for brighter days ahead and learn new career skills in arts and sciences, technical and health education right here at home. Classes start January 17th. Talk with an advisor today. Call 575-624-7000 or log on to roswell.enmu.edu.
Success starts here. ENMU Roswell.
Hello, this is Andrew Davidson, Market President for First National Bank Artesia, inviting you to come and bank with us. We offer a full range of financial products that create possibilities in the lives we touch, and in this community we're proud to serve. Our friendly staff understands the importance of every financial transaction, whether you want to open a checking account or a personal loan or finance your business or commercial property or want to apply for a home loan. We're here to help. First National Bank Artesia. We're big enough to serve, small enough to care, and proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Call First National Bank in Artesia, 575-746-4794. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Go Bulldogs from Tate Branch Artesia. Tate Branch is proud supporters of the Artesia Bulldogs and wishes them well as they march towards state championships. And like the Bulldogs, the team at Tate Branch and Artesia works hard to make your next car or truck buying experience the best it can be. From their great selection of Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, and Jeep vehicles to the service department, even the used cars are the best. So good luck, Bulldogs. And when you're ready to buy a new or used car or truck, come see the team at Tate Branch Artesia.
My name is Audrey Vello. I'm a senior. I play point guard. My parents are Iris and Adam Vello. My favorite subject in school is history. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is tradition. Go Bulldogs.
My name is Carmen Harvey. I'm a sophomore. I play point guard. My parents are Ben and Vanessa Harvey. My favorite subject in school is English. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the community. Go Dogs.
My name is Claudia Castillo. I'm a junior. I play post. My parents are Paulette and Fidel Castillo. My favorite subject in school is chemistry. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the traditions and the facilities. Go Dogs.
My name is Lauren Wagner. I'm a junior. My position is a post. My parents are John and Lori Wagner. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the fans and supporters. Go Dogs.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center is now open from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 2 to 4 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Located in the historic Ward Morehouse, the Artesia Museum and Arts Center offers information on local and area history. The art annex next door features rotating exhibits such as local art shows and temporary in-house displays. For event schedule and upcoming social exhibits, visit their website, artesianm.gov/museum, or call 575-748-2390. The Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center, 505 Richardson in downtown Artesia.
Hello, Artesia Bulldog fans, and welcome to Bulldog Pit as the Artesia Bulldogs are hosting in the final game of the girls' side of the bracket, taking on the Alamogordo Tigers. And I'm joined here by Robbie Ballou. This is Joby Hodling. And Robbie, you got the starters and the roster for Alamogordo.
I do. Number 2, Mary Jane Rodriguez. She is a junior point guard. Number 3, Destiny Montoya. Is a senior point guard. Number 5, Madison Gilbreth. She is a senior and she is a post. Number 11, Maya Fox is a junior shooting guard. Number 21, Natalie Rodriguez is a senior and she is a shooting guard. Number 23, Elizabeth Needham is a freshman forward. Number 34, Sydney Thomas is a senior point guard. And then starting tonight for the Alamogordo Lady Tigers, number 1, Abby Vasquez. She is a junior and she'll play shooting guard. Number 22, Milana Bickham. She is a senior and she'll play post tonight. Number 24, Marissa Flores. She is a senior and they've got her down at shooting guard, forward, and post, so she'll play all over, I guess. Number 52, Tia Gordon. She is a sophomore and she is a post. And number 54, Jacqueline Veta. She is a senior and she plays post. The head coach for the Alamogordo Lady Tigers is Jesse Veta.
All right, for the Artesia Bulldogs, number 11, Audrey Vello, the senior. Number 14, Carmen Harvey, a sophomore. Number 15, Myra Jimenez, a junior. 24 is Abigail Hashield. She is a junior. Number 32, Hattie Harrison, is a sophomore. The junior, number 34, Bailey Verdon, and also a junior, number 42, Claudia Castillo. The starters tonight for the Artesia Bulldogs is freshman 5'5" shooting guard, number 20, Kaylee Padilla. Senior 5'4" wing guard and post, number 21, Coda Beltran. Her sister, number 23, Kimber Beltran, is a junior, 5'5" wing and point guard. Number 25, another freshman, Jenna Whitmire, wing and post, listed at 5'7", and rounding out the starters, the 6' junior, number 45, Lauren Wagner. Cambry Blakey, Candace Pollard, and Nicholas Rivera, the assistant coaches, and the head coach, Jeff Hodling. Jenna Whitmire are going to do the jumping here, Robbie, and she's going to be jumping against number 52, Tia Gordon. Here's the tip. It's going to be won by Alamogordo, and they're off and running. Number 24 brings it across the timeline, goes into the corner to number 1, Abby Vasquez, down on the post. 54 now to 52. Lefty shoots it up. Rims around, no good. It goes off of Alamogordo, out of bounds, Bulldog basketball.
Alamogordo comes into this game tonight. They defeated Goddard to start this tournament, and then they lost to Carlsbad to get to this game to Artesia.
And now we got a quick timeout here.
And just a reminder for the fans out there, Artesia defeated Ruidoso in their first game of the tournament, and then met a tough El Paso Riverside team last night to put them in the matchup here tonight against Alamogordo.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Wagner getting the ball in to Coda Beltran, back to Wagner. Alamogordo putting on a full court press here. Kimber Beltran back to Wagner, get it across the timeline. Coda skip pass over to Kimber on the left side. She'll put it on the floor, back out top to Coda. Now into the corner to Padilla. She'll put it on the floor, start to drive. Now back it out, swing it out top. Coda Beltran. She's going to go into the corner to Jenna Whitmire. She'll drive in, take a shot. Looked like she was fouled. No foul called. Out of bounds on the Bulldogs. All right, bringing it up the floor for the Alamogordo Tigers, number 24. She burst through the middle. And somehow I didn't have her starting. So 1-22. Just marked it down wrong. That was Marissa Flores, but a turnover goes back to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Marissa's flying down that court. She got a lot of speed. She just got to kind of outran it there and double dribbled.
All right, Coda to Wagner. Wagner puts it on the floor. Back to Coda Beltran. That's going to be a turnover on the Bulldogs as the pass was errant. So back to Alamogordo with 7:06 to go here in the first quarter. No score yet.
So in a tournament like this, the coaches get to scout each other very easily. So why wouldn't they come out in that half-court press?
All right, number 52, Veta, back over. Now they go under the post, kick it over to the corner. Number 22 guarded quickly. Now back down underneath. 52 with an easy shot. Jacqueline Veta with the bucket, and that's 2 points for the Tigers. Wagner back to Coda. Beltran puts it back to Wagner. Leads her out there, picks up her dribble, goes to Jenna Whitmire, goes off of her and out of bounds. Are they going to call it? Yeah, that's what they called. So another turnover on the Bulldogs.
Coach Hodling talking to Wagner over there, saying you and Coda work it back and forth.
All right, so getting the ball in, bringing it up is number 24, Flores, for the Tigers. Swings it over to Veta, out top, back to Flores on the right side. She'll drive, now kick it back to to Veta. Picks up the dribble. Swing it over to the right side. Going into the lane, hands it off to 54. She kicks it back out to number 1, Vasquez. Skip pass back to Veta. She'll put on the floor. She walked. No call, but a good steal there by the Bulldogs. And a push going to be called on Veta as Kimber Beltran with the steal.
Yeah, Kimber reached in there and got that ball, but I guess Gordon, right? Gordon reached in there and kind of shoved her.
Oh, it was Gordon. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Tia Gordon with the foul. And then a little half-court trap that back over to Wagner. She gets it across the timeline, has it poked away and stolen. Turnover on the Bulldogs, flying down and missing the layup, but there is number 54, Veta, putting it back up and in. Wagner with the ball. It's going to come back over to Coda. Coda back to Wagner. She's going to get it across to Whitmire. Whitmire in the middle of the lane, throws it up and off the rim. No good. No foul call. A lot of contact. Rebound goes back and shot put up and in by Wagner.
So good drive by Whitmire, driving in there and forcing that pressure.
Quickly down the floor, Bickham back to Flores. Across the court to Vasquez. She'll drive down the right side baseline, kick it. Veta puts a shot up, no good. In there for the rebound, Coda Beltran, and she'll drive up and going to throw it down long to Whitmire, who's going to have to chase it. She gets it, makes a good pass, and it goes through the hands of the Bulldog, Kimber.
Yeah, Coda trying to hit her as Whitmire was streaking down the court through, as you said, a little long, and then it bounced really high. Didn't give her time to get it.
All right, so bringing it down is Flores. The score 4-2, Alamogordo. Over to the right side corner. Vasquez with the three. It's going to be off and no good. Another good rebound. Well, it goes off of Padilla. She couldn't get her hands to close on that ball.
She did a good job of boxing out under there. Went high for the rebound. Just lost the handle on it.
4-2. Alamogordo puts it in. Shot is up and no good. Fighting for it is the Bulldogs, but the Tigers get it out of there. Then the shot is long. It's going to be Bulldog. Well, nope, they got it back in. Good job by Wagner. She gets it down to Padilla. Padilla didn't see Whitmire. She'll go to the right side, put the shot up, and no good, but gets her own rebound, puts it right back up. No good again. And getting the rebound was Flores for the Tigers. She'll drive down the right side, go into the corner once again to Vasquez. She'll shoot the three, and it's good this time.
Yeah, good setup by her. Squared around to it. Good form.
7-2. Tigers. Down the court to Whitmire. She loses the handle. Can she go get it? She does, but then she...
Oh, gosh.
Well, what are we going to call here? Out of bounds on Jenna Whitmire.
She went out of bounds, saved it, tried to throw it in off the Alamogordo Tiger, and it went between her legs. So she tried to do it again. Came around her and hit it between her legs out of bounds. That's great hustle.
Great hustle just all around the ball there.
Yeah.
Madison Gilbreth checks in for the Tigers, and for the Bulldogs, Hattie Harrison will come in and give Lauren Wagner a break. 7-2, Alamogordo over the Bulldogs, 4:16 and counting here in the first period. 34 also checked in, Thomas, and that's going to be almost stolen away by Whitmire. Bulldogs, let's see, to go off Alamogordo, it did, off of a leg, so Bulldog basketball. Harrison gets the ball in. It's going to come down the floor to Whitmire. She loses it, and it'll go out of bounds off of Alamogordo. It should be, white basketball. Bulldogs, by the way, wearing their home whites with orange stripe and lettering, and Alamogordo wearing black and gold, mainly black unis with gold striping and lettering. Kimber out top. Starts to go to the left. Now swings it over to Coda. Coda puts it on the floor, goes around the screen, and we're going to have an offensive foul on Kimber Beltran.
Yeah, stuck her arm out there, kind of shielding her away.
That'll be her first, and the team first. So both teams with one personal foul, 3:48 to go here in the first period. 7-2, 5-point lead for the Tigers. Jen Whitmire out top of the 1-3 zone. Coming out there with her and goes right by her, does the Alamogordo Tigers. Shot is up and good for number 34, Sydney Thomas.
Yes, Thomas did a good job just going right through the 1-3-1 defense.
Bulldogs turn it over. Swing it over to Thomas. She's out top now. Goes to number 5, Gilbreth. And then to Vetta. She'll put it on the floor into the lane. About a 10-footer is good.
Good spin move by her. Kimber had her and backed off of her. Gave her the open shot.
Harrison to Coda, down to Kimber. Back to Coda as she cut through the lane. Her shot up and no good. A lot of contact again, no foul. Kimber Beltran flies in, gets the rebound, and they're going to say jump ball. So a lot of bodies flying around here as Alamogordo subs in 4. Coming in for the Bulldogs will be Myra Jimenez. And I don't see who she's coming in for. Oh, Padilla, nobody was going out. Jimenez, I could see she was hollering at her, but she didn't hear her. And the ball comes into Whitmire in the corner. Ball's going to be tipped away. Jimenez will chase it down, though, and gather it back up. 11-2, Alamogordo over the Bulldogs. Jimenez outside, being tracked. Now she changes gears, goes, picks up her dribble, nowhere to go with it, and then she's going to throw it, and we're going to have a foul called on Alamogordo.
Yeah, fouled her on that pass. Jimenez did a good job at backing her kind of down to the free throw line.
Number 34, Sydney Thomas, her first, second team foul, as Whitmire will get a break. Back in is Lauren Wagner for the Bulldogs. Kimber Beltran to key it in. She's going to go to the right side corner. Hattie Harrison's going to go underneath. And a good job defense there, but it's tipped out. Harrison gets it back now outside to Jimenez. Jimenez over to Coda Beltran on the left wing. Bounce pass to Harrison. Harrison swings it over to Kimber. Kimber on the right wing, trying to get by. She's going to have to do something. They're going to call 5. She goes by her, shot up, and she's fouled.
So Alamogordo's in a man-to-man defense, and we're not setting picks. We're not screening anybody off. So everybody's running around in the offense, but they're being followed by their defender.
Foul was called on number 21, Natalie Rodriguez, one of those 4 that checked in. Her first, third team foul. First shot for Kimber Beltran is good. So after a long spell here in the first, finally get another point. Wagner with 2, Kimber with 1 now. Makes the second. So the Bulldogs get within 7, 11-4. Bringing it down is Thomas. Thomas picks up her dribble and then throws it away. Who she was throwing it to didn't see her throwing it to her.
Yeah, Needham was started right towards the middle. She thought she was going to stay there for the pass.
All right, Jimenez working one-on-one over on the left side, just clearing out as they're not in their trapping defense. Jimenez drives in on the right side and then has it stripped away. Turnover Bulldogs. Coming the other direction is Thomas. Swings it over here to Needham. In the lane is going to be 52. She's going to have it stripped away. Jimenez poked it out. Coming out of there with it is Coda Beltran. She stutters, stops. There was a foul. No foul called. And she is all over her.
Yeah, she was all over her.
Foul's going to be called on number 3, Destiny Montoya.
She, all the way down the court, Coda would stutter step and take off again, and she'd hold her with her arm. And then she would do it again, and it was all the way down the court, and they finally called it.
Another timeout called. We'll take it as well. 30-second on Alamogordo. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, Sean Smalls here for Rebel Daughters Barbecue. Let's get serious for a second. Are you considering breaking up with your barbecue place? If not, ask yourself, do they ask about your day? And if you prefer your brisket moist or lean? Do they support you financially by offering barbecue at a reasonable price? Do they bring you food when you're sad via DoorDash? Is your meat tender and your beans salty and full of brisket and pork? If the answer is no, it's time to move on.
Wait, what?
To Rebel Daughters Barbecue at their new location at 712 West Main. Stop by and give them a try. They'll treat you right.
All right, coming out of the timeout, the Bulldogs down by 7 with 1:52 to go here in the first period. 11-4 is the score. Coda Beltran on the baseline to key it in. Gets it in to Wagner. Her shot up goes in and out. And getting the rebound was number 52, Gordon. And now Lewis will bring it down the floor. Or Thomas, sorry. Gets it to Montoya. Now tries to go inside or out top. And then it's going to be stolen. We're going to have a foul. And it's going to be on the Tigers. Number 3, Destiny Montoya called for the foul. And I thought it was her second, but I guess it's her first, the team 5th foul. As the Tigers once again bring in a whole new set of players. They leave number 52 on the floor, Tia Gordon, but everybody else knew. And now 30-second timeout by Coach Hodling. So 11-4, 1:33 to go in the first period. Alamogordo by 7. We'll be back.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, are here for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
Game has been fast-paced. A lot of...
There's your favorite song.
There's my favorite song. Well, I like it. I don't know if it's my favorite.
It is now.
It might be because you said
I'm going to call it that now.
Yeah. All right, Wagner looking to throw the ball in. She doesn't go long. She looked like she might, but she gets it into Kimber. They're back in their half-court trap defense. So back over to Jimenez. Jimenez puts it on the floor. Now they back up a little bit to Kimber on the right side. You're going to come to Trapper, get it across to Coda. She's going to spot for 3. Good.
And we need that. We need it. Good job by Coda over there. Good skip pass by Kimber.
All right, so down the floor they come quickly. Underneath it goes. Turnaround is boxed out there by the Bulldogs. Three-pointer on the other end. Abby Vasquez hits it.
She matched Coda's 3 there, but we need some more of those with the Bulldogs to stretch their defense out.
Pass get across the timeline to Jimenez. She'll drive through traffic, lose the ball, but Wagner's there to get it. Goes to Kimber in the corner on the right side. She'll go down the right baseline, back up. Kick it outside to Jimenez, who has to get up high to get that. Goes to, she wasn't ready for it. She'll do a bullet pass, and now we're going to have a foul underneath. They tried to get that inside to Lauren. Just went off her hand and out.
Yeah, Wagner had a good position on her defender. It was a good pass. She just wasn't, like you said, wasn't expecting it. Stuck her left hand out there, and it went off of it.
So there was a foul called on number 21, Coda Beltran. That was her first and the second team foul. As Harrison and Padilla check back in. Kimber and Wagner will get a break. Bringing the ball down will be Abby Vasquez for the Alamogordo Tigers, as she's going to run into a trap, but throws it down there quickly to Flores on the right side. And then it's taken away. Jimenez gets it and throws it down to Whitmire, who scores.
Great steal by Jimenez over there. She dribbled in front of her. She just stuck up her hand out there and stole it away. Just stripped her of it.
Down the floor quickly come the Tigers into the lane. Number 54 throws it up, no good. And getting the rebound, Jimenez, as she's all over the court. Very scrappy player. She's going to step through, and it's going to be intercepted, but Harrison will go back and get it. Harrison now driving. She's got players out in front of her. Didn't realize she did. Padilla misses the shot right at the buzzer, right point blank, but just doesn't go. So at the end of the first period, Alamogordo 14, Artesia 9. We'll be back.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning and Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning and Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Alamogordo leading the Artesia Bulldogs 14-9 here in the third place game of the 2022 Artesia City of Champions Classic. A lot of stuff this weekend on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com, and culminating with the Artesia Lady Bulldogs and the Artesia Boys Bulldogs after this game. As starting Thursday morning, we had the girls with the bio game, and then Thursday evening we had the Bulldogs. Also had Light Up Artesia that KSVP covered. Then yesterday, Bulldogs, girls and boys last night. And then today, and the Wool Bowl last night. New Mexico Military Institute gets that win as Padilla tips it, gets the steal, gets it to Whitmire. Whitmire driving up the floor in the middle of the lane, stops, and she throws it into traffic, and it'll go off of Alamogordo, though, so it'll remain Bulldog basketball.
That was a great athletic play over here by Padilla as they tried to throw it over. She tipped the ball, was going out of bounds. She dove out of bounds and kept it in.
Going to throw it out top to Padilla. Goes off her hands. She's going to, and they just ran into each other. So a turnover on the Bulldogs. And then poking it away, it'll be Bulldog basketball as it went off of Alamogordo last. Just hustle defense there by Whitmire.
I don't think they knew that they could take it back court. They thought it'd be back court, but on the inbound play, it's not.
That's true. That's right. That was the inbound pass, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, last night, New Mexico Military Institute Broncos defeated the team name escapes me. I just know they were from back east. They win the Wool Bowl, college bowl game. And then, of course, the red-green games today that we covered. All right, so the Bulldogs back at it. Try to go inside to Harrison. Man, no foul called. A lot of contact. Coming out of there with it is Alamogordo. Abby Vasquez drives it up the floor. Now kick it back outside over to the left side. And number 54 will shoot up the shot. It's no good. Coda Beltran on the backside with the rebound. Got a 3-on-2 break. Going to go over to Whitmire on the left side. And she is hammered.
Gosh. Wow. She was. Coda threw that high in the air to try to get it over the defender, Montoya. And as Jenna was in the air, Montoya just kept running right through Jenna. She took a hard spill, but she's up. She's tough.
She is tough. All right, so she'll get a break. She'll get a good break here as Wagner checks in for her. Beltran needs to get it in quickly. She does to Harrison. Her shot up and good.
That's a good inbound play by the Bulldogs. Coda being patient with that, letting it develop, and then Hattie was wide open underneath.
Over to the right side, Jimenez steps in front. We're going to have a foul or out of bounds. Nope, they're going to call a foul. And another timeout taken. I think we'll just keep it here as they've taken a lot of timeouts. We've been using our sponsors, and we're almost to halftime, but we're not halftime here in the ball game. So we'll keep it here. It's 30-second timeout. So back to what KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com covered this weekend. We've already talked about it up until last night, the Wool Bowl, where New Mexico Military Institute gets the win in their college bowl game. And then today, red-green All-Stars invaded Artesia. And I say today, they've been here since Thursday, I think. And football teams, both 1 through 3A and 4A through 6A. Those games were played today over at the Bulldog Bowl. And KSVP Radio and KSVP TV got to cover those. And, of course, as I said, we are now ending a very busy weekend with the last two games in the City of Champions Classic as the Artesia Bulldogs. That was a foul on them. I didn't realize what they called. And I think they called it on number 1, Abby Vasquez. And I didn't see it go up on the board, Robbie, but I saw her say number 1, and we didn't have a number 1. So that's the 6th team foul on Alamogordo. It's Bulldog basketball, 14-11 our score, 6:59 to go here in the second period. Bulldogs down by 3. Going to go to Harrison on the post. She's going to skip it over to Padilla. She'll shoot that. It looks pretty good.
I'm telling you, these two freshmen are just, I'm really impressed with them. Boy, this game is not too big for them.
Well, Kaylee now with the 3. Alamogordo being pressed down here, and they're going to be a little two-point shot made by number 22, Milana Beckham.
Pretty shot by Beckham down there on the baseline. Nice arc on it and just nothing but net.
Jimenez running into 3 Tigers. Their Bulldogs have numbers. Spotting up for 3, and boom!
Coda Beltran. Good look by Jimenez to find her. Coda had a girl coming on her, didn't phase her at all.
So the Bulldogs take the lead back by 1 here. As the Tigers on the left baseline going to have a reach foul on Jimenez to slow things down. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Bulldogs. And
this is the first time the Bulldogs had the lead in this game, is that right?
Second time. They got the lead, and then they came down and scored on that little baseline jumper and got back by 1. And then the Bulldogs hit down there with that 3 and now lead by 1 again. Number 1 with the 3-pointer, and it's good. Abby Vasquez, she's hit 3 of those now here in the first half.
They got 3 guards that are really fast, quick, and good shooters.
19-17, Jimenez drives, kicks it to Padilla. Padilla is going to spot up for another 2. It might have been a 3 or a 2 or 3. Wagner with the rebound. They're going to call a foul on the floor before the shot. But it is the 17th foul on number 3, Destiny Montoya.
Alamogordo has a smaller lineup on the court right now. You can tell with Wagner and Hattie standing down there by all of them. They're quite a bit taller than those who are on the court right now.
So Lauren Wagner will get to shoot the 1-and-1 as that was called on the floor, but it is the 7th team foul. Bulldogs have 3 team fouls. Wagner, first shot. In and out, no good. Getting that rebound was Veta. She'll get it to number 34, Thomas, who goes down the floor. And then Jimenez steps into the passing lane, steals that ball. She's going to throw it down to Coda. Coda bounces it, but it's going to be right back to, and then she carried it. It's going to be, a block called on the Bulldogs, Jimenez.
Yeah, I was thinking earlier, we've got to get aggressive on them, and we are being aggressive now, getting some fouls called, but I like the aggressiveness of the girls.
That's a second on Jimenez, as Vasquez will key it in over to number 22, Bickham, and it's going to be tipped by Padilla, but coming to it was number 21, Rodriguez, goes down on the post to Veta, and now back, or to, Veta, and now Veta again. She's going to put it up no good. She tips it over the head of Jimenez and in the corner, and she's fouled finally. Man, Coda Beltran got that backside rebound. It looked like she was being fouled over and over.
Yeah, both teams being aggressive. She had 2 girls down there and had nowhere to go. She was trapped on that baseline. Vasquez finally got called for grabbing the arm.
That's the first on Vasquez, the 8th team foul, so Coda Beltran will go to shoot the 1-and-1. As Whitmire checks back in, and so does Wagner. Harrison and Padilla get a break. First shot is up and good. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
Coda got hip checked there. Pretty good hip check.
Yeah, Rodriguez has shooter duty to block her out.
Second shot good for Beltran. She now has 7 points to lead the way, or 8 points to lead the way for the Bulldogs. I don't know how she got 8. All right, they're going to get it down, and number 24 drives the right. Shot is blocked, and the Bulldogs have numbers. Coda Beltran out front. She's going to take it all the way herself, up and score.
I love that scoop shot with the left hand because she had Vasquez right on her and used her body perfectly.
All right. Bulldogs playing good defense. Whitmire pressing, and now she slows down. Veta kicks it out. Over to the corner it goes. Bulldogs get over there and double team, and we're going to have a foul on Kimber.
Yeah, Kimber was being aggressive, and she reached over the top and kind of hit her instead of going straight up.
That's her second and the 5th team foul. Keying it in will be, I can't see her, number 1, Vasquez on the baseline. Gets it into Veta. Skip it out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to go back to Vasquez. Vasquez drives into the left side. She's going to throw it up there hard. Rebound for Wagner and gets it to Jimenez. She slows it down, and she'll take it across the timeline. taking her time. Coach Hodling called out a play. Going to go to the right side. Now she keeps going, goes into the lane. She'll throw up a shot, and it's good.
Nice drive by Jimenez, and a good high arc on that to get it over number 54, Veta.
All right, they drive through the Bulldogs 1-3-1, get it to Veta. She puts it on the floor. Her scoop shot is going to be no good. She does push the rebound away from the Bulldogs, so outside it goes once again. Swing it over to the left side. The three-point shot is up and no good. And again, Veta right there for the rebound and putback as Wagner looked like she might have position, but Vera got it.
Wow, Wagner, she was kind of under the basket, right under the rim, and so Veta had better position.
Over to Wagner. Wagner back to Jimenez across the timeline on the right side. Jimenez is going to drive, kick it. Spotting up for three. Oh, and it goes off the front of the rim, but there is Lauren Wagner. She'll step up and under, and good.
Good spin move by Lauren. One dribble went up high off the glass. That was pretty.
Bulldogs now lead by 4, which is their biggest lead of the ball game. There's a walk, and they do catch it. Drug her back foot. Turnover back to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's good defense there. They stopped her. Marissa Flores coming down, and the Bulldogs got in front of her, and so she just drugged that foot when she picked up her dribble.
Checking into the ball game was Hattie Harrison for Wagner. Also in Padilla for Jimenez, as Kimber will throw it in Dakota. And the Bulldogs with 3:14 and counting, lead by 4. Working left to right here at the pit as we sit. Now we're going to have, what's she called?
She called Padilla for a moving screen.
All right, so that's her first personal and the 6th team foul. Offensive foul there. I asked because I didn't see it, so I didn't know what the you must have at least saw that.
Yeah, I did.
All right, so
She did.
She thought Abby Vasquez will bring it across the timeline for the Tigers. Runs right by the first wave, and then it's tipped out. Whitmire chases her down. Now it goes underneath. The shot up and good, and they're going to have an and-one effort, and that might be on Padilla again.
Yeah, Gordon, number 52, soft hands underneath on the left side, and she went up with that left hand, which is tough to get some girls to do, or some boys to do.
All right, so Padilla gets 2 kind of back-to-back, and they get within 2. Shot is up. What's that?
She's left-handed.
Oh, yeah.
That's why she went up with the left hand.
Yeah. Shot is no good. Harrison gets the rebound. She'll get it to Padilla. Padilla drives up the right side. Boy, she had a 2-on-1 now to Kimber. Kimber puts it on the floor, puts up the shot. It's going to roll around and go.
Good drive by Padilla, and then feed to Kimber. She did it early enough to give Kimber time to do something.
Hoda Beltran with the steal. She's got a 2-on-1, but she's going to take it all in herself and score.
Good steal by Coda and a finish. That was not an easy finish with the defender right on her.
Bulldogs are up by 6 now, which is their biggest lead in the ball game. They go down to Gordon into Veta. She puts it up, and it's going to be no good. Harrison battling for it, but can't get it. And then we're going to be a foul as Gordon got that rebound, the lefty, as you pointed out. And she'll go to the line.
I was all praising her. She stood there to shoot the free throw with the left hand. It's going okay.
Well, it wasn't bad to praise her. She's a good ball player. She is definitely tall, so they got their tall girls back on the floor.
Yeah.
Do the Tigers. That foul was called on Hattie Harrison. That's her first, and it's the 18th foul. So both teams with 18 fouls right now here in the first half. 2:15 to go. Bulldogs lead by 6. This will be a 2-shot foul.
Boy, Joby, both teams are playing hard. It's a fast game right now. It's back and forth, which is fun to call.
It is. Fox checks in for the Tigers. Wagner checks in for the Bulldogs. And she'll come in for Padilla, so the Bulldogs go big again. You know, Jenna Whitmire is a tall girl and strong. Not that they're not all strong, but shot is off to the left. It's a long rebound. Bulldogs were packed in the middle, so the shot is going to be banked in by number 24, Marissa Flores. 3-pointer from the left wing.
Yeah, Whitmire came out and stuck her hand in the air, and she may have made her shoot it higher than she wanted to.
Kimber for 3. It goes off the rim, no good. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Tigers. That's what I would have called as well. So Bulldog basketball. Whitmire will key it in on the baseline. Actually, yep, she will stay there to do that. Left side under the basket. Looking. Going to throw it into Lauren Wagner. Her spin move is going to be no good. Tipping it out, though, was Harrison. Coda gets it out to Kimber, and now going to bounce past it to Harrison on the block. She turns, nice move. Shot up no good. Wagner on the backside puts it up no good. Gets her own rebound. Goes back up again, no good.
Gosh.
Wagner again with the rebound. Goes up again, no good. and the Bulldogs tip it outside. Kimber Beltran with the three, and it's good.
Wagner battling, just wouldn't go for her. And then good job by Coda to get it to Kimber.
They run down quickly. The shot put up by number 11, no good. Coda with the rebound. I think number 11 got away with a walk. Coda gets that board. She drives into the lane, passes it off. Nice pass, nice touch, nice score.
And there's the separation we're looking for. Coda made the decision at the free throw line. Good bounce pass.
Harrison finishes it on the right side. Shot is up, no good. Harrison battles it around and coming out there with it. Coda Beltran, she's fouled, no foul called. Kimber gets it. So the Bulldogs maintain possession. We're under a minute to go. 34-27, 7-point lead for Artesia. Kimber Beltran out high on the right side as she goes against number 22. Spins, gets it to Coda. Coda now will back it up here. Bulldogs looking to run some time here. Back over to Kimber on the left wing, out beyond the three-point line. There's oh my gosh, no foul called. Deep shot for the Bulldogs, Wagner, and then we're going to have a jump ball called as Jenna Whitmire tangles up with two Tigers.
I love what Jenna did there. She was on the far right corner, and when that shot went up, she went underneath, went around the girl underneath, and got position on her.
All right, Padilla checks back in. Wagner will get a break. We're down to 32 seconds. She's just a flat-out hustler.
Yes.
She's strong. She's pretty tall. She flies around. Harrison gets it in on the left wing, goes to Kimber, covered up right quickly by Bickham. Back into the corner, Dakota. She's going to get it back out top to Kimber. Kimber again covered by Bickham. Picks up her dribble, not sure why. And then she almost gets in trouble, gets it to Dakota. Dakota stops. Her shot blocked. Up high for the rebound, though, is Jenna Whitmire, then fumbles it out of bounds, and it's going to be off of Whitmire.
Yeah, they got good hands. Number 24, Marissa Flores. As soon as Whitmire came down with that, she just kind of stripped it out of her hand, and then Whitmire hit it before it went out of bounds.
All right, we're down to 10 seconds as number 1, Vasquez, will come down, go to Gordon. Gordon spins, and she's going to be fouled by Hattie Harrison.
No complaint from Hattie. She just kind of put a move on her, and Hattie tripped her. She was going around her.
All right, so that's her second and the 9th team foul, and it's 1-1 still, as at the line is Tia Gordon. 34-27 Bulldogs, 6.7 seconds to go here in the first half as Gordon steps up, the left-hander. First shot is good. That's her 4th point in the ball game. And the lead down to 6, 34-28. Gordon doesn't have her height, but I'm going to say she's about 6'1". She's tall. Shot is no good. Kimber gets the rebound. Got a 3-on-2. Got time to make a shot here. Kicks it to shot, and she's going to say she was out of bounds. I mean, the ref says that Coda was out of bounds. Pass was off.
Yeah, Kimber needed to plant there and take that. Yeah.
And that'll end the first half. The score 34-28. Artesia with the lead. We'll get the halftime show going here. We appreciate you tuning in. KSVP Radio, AM 990, and KSVPTV.com. Oh, by the way, FM 93.7. We'll be right back.
It's the season we've all been waiting for. It's the Red Tag Sales Event at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We've got the best Silverado inventory of the year with the best pricing. So find your tag, find your deal, and do what you love in a new Silverado from Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, or visit us at guychevy.com.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Go Bulldogs from Tate Branch Artesia. Tate Branch is proud supporters of the Artesia Bulldogs and wishes them well as they march towards state championships. And like the Bulldogs, the team at Tate Branch and Artesia works hard to make your next car or truck buying experience the best it can be. From their great selection of Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, and Jeep vehicles to the service department, even the used cars are the best. So good luck, Bulldogs. And when you're ready to buy a new or used car or truck, come see the team at Tate Branch Artesia.
Big O Tires Black Friday sale is here. 3 Fridays, 3 weeks, 21 days to buy 3, get 1 free on select in-stock Mesa tires with installation purchase. That's right, buy 3, get 1 free on select in-stock Mesa tires with installation purchase. Hurry in now through December 4th. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation charge is extra. Required on all 4 tires. Not valid with other offers. Eligibility may vary. Disposal fees and shop fees extra where permitted. See store for details.
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing, perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
For over 77 years, you've counted on Forest Tire Company. Forest Tire knows that just being there for you is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performance without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Be it your car, truck, RV, or semi, trust your tires to the folks who know more about tires than anyone else. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
Well, welcome back here to the halftime show, Artesia Bulldog fans and Alamogordo fans. Thanks for tuning in, KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. The Alamogordo Tigers and the Artesia Bulldogs in a battle here in the fourth place game of the City of Champions Classic. Artesia leading 34-28. For the Tigers, Abby Vasquez hit 3 3-pointers. She's got 9 points to lead the way for the Tigers. Milana Bickham with a bucket. She has 2. Marissa Flores also hit a 3-pointer. She's got 3. Tia Gordon, she's got 4 points, 2 on a field goal and 2 free throws. And Jacqueline Vera, she has 6 points, hitting 3 2-point field goals. For the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, Myra Jimenez with the bucket. She's got 2. Kaylee Padilla hit a 3, so she's got 3 points. Kimber Beltran has 2 free throws, a 2-point field goal, and a 3-point field goal, so she's got 7 points in the ball game. Jenna Whitmire with 2, and Hattie Harrison with 4 to go along with 4 by Lauren Wagner. So our posts both with 4 points. Coda Beltran leading the way. She's got in the ball game 12 points to lead all scorers, and is having just another good game for the senior Coda Beltran, the senior leader on the Artesia Bulldog basketball team. All right, so we're going to go ahead and continue the halftime show here. As the boys now out on the floor, Artesia boys wearing their home whites with the orange letters and orange numbers, also a little bit of black on the unis. And they're going to take on Carlsbad in the Eddy County War Phase 1. And they're going to play them 2 more times this basketball season, as we always have a home and a home with the Carlsbad Cavemen. And so usually, and I think it's the same this year, the girls will play first and then the boys, and that'll happen at Carlsbad and here in the pit. So as Coach Mondragon said, I saw on a post earlier today out there on social media, he said, hey, come out and support the boys. It's Eddy County War first round. And that's what we got coming up next. But right now, we've got the halftime continuing here at the Bulldog Pit. Artesia Bulldogs, Lady Bulldogs, leading the Alamogordo Lady Tigers 34-28 in the third place game. We'll be back.
Since 2019, Spur Energy Partners has been committed to the markets we have operations, including right here in Artesia, New Mexico. We are proud of this community, and we work hard to be a good citizen and support our local economy, our local schools, and our local families. That's why Spur Energy Partners is excited about bringing the Artesia Bulldog broadcasts to you. Good luck, Bulldogs, and safe travels in the 2022 season. Play hard with Bulldog Pride from Spur Energy Partners.
The Adobe Rose Restaurant showcases the vibrant cuisine and rich culture of New Mexico with a menu and decor specializing in the unique flavors and themes of the Southwest. Fine dining in the evening provides an intimate and one-of-a-kind experience. Dine in the Adobe Rose's beautiful courtyard with a fire pit centerpiece, bubbling pond, and good music for those perfect New Mexico evenings. Call ahead for reservations 746-6157 or book online adoberoserestaurant.com.
Mark your calendars, shoppers. The Yucca Blossom Christmas Jamboree is set for December 10th and 11th at the Eddy County Fairgrounds in Artesia. Over 90 booths featuring all kinds of arts and crafts, candles, jewelry, clothing, keychains, home decor, kitchen and bath accessories, and so much more. Bring the family. There's something for everyone. Santa Claus will be there both days. There's plenty to eat and drink, too, with several food trucks on site. The Yucca Blossom Christmas Jamboree, December 10th and 11th at the Eddy County Fairgrounds, and paid by Eddy County Lodgers Tax.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location, too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Incredible Printing is open for business. Located across the street from the Derek Floor statue in Artesia, Incredible Printing is Artesia's only local printer. Incredible Printing makes your business that high-flying brochure needed to advertise those new services or products. Incredible Printing also specializes in all carbon copy books and material. Incredible Printing is open in Artesia, across from the Derek Floor statue.
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here at the pit. I was showing Robbie the computer screen, and it was just stuck. I thought you said you were frozen.
So, and I'm freezing in here. I've got my coat on, my mittens. Oh, wait, they can see us on Coach Phipps up there. Superintendent Phipps could swing that down on us. Hopefully he has not recently.
Mittens?
I wear mittens when I'm cold. And toboggans.
Hey, Pam, will you get my mittens?
Yes, that's what I say.
Cold out here.
I can't ever remember where they're at, so I'll say, Pam, I need my mittens and my toboggan. And my long johns.
Okay, now here's the truth. Do you ever wear gloves when it's cold?
No.
And do you ever wear a toboggan?
No.
No. I knew it.
Now, you know what?
That hat keeps
when
your
it's
head.
really, really cold, and it's usually deer season or pheasant season.
I can see you hunting.
You'll see me have some gloves on and a stocking cap.
Yeah.
When it is elk season, when it's like bitter.
Absolutely. When you're hunting, absolutely all day long. But just out working and doing things, I don't see you having either one.
Now, I once in a while put on some leather gloves when I'm doing some work. Sometimes I do. Probably should more often than not, but occasionally. Smarter men than me will wear gloves when they're doing work that they should wear gloves with.
Well, we got way off topic there, didn't we?
Well, yeah, we had a little time.
Yeah, we did.
All right, so it's going to be Bulldog basketball. They're about to start counting to 5. No, it's going to be Alamogordo basketball, and the official's about to start counting to 5 if they don't come and get it.
Padilla was coming over to get it, and she's
like, I'll take it.
Not me.
All right, Alamogordo basketball. The aforementioned Padilla on the floor, along with Beltran, Whitmire, and Wagner. And Alamogordo I thought that was a double dribble. I guess it wasn't. And a three-pointer is going to be up no good. Ball is going to go off of Alamogordo. I thought it was going to be Bulldog ball. Looked like it went off Alamogordo, right to our right.
Coda kind of was going to take that and take off running, and one of the, I think Vasquez got a hand in there.
Yeah. All right, to get it into Flores. He dribbles through Whitmire and Coda. And now number 22 is going to get it back out to Flores. She'll again do the same thing. She dribbled right between them. And it looked like deja vu. Swing it over. The three-point shot is up and no good. Good block out over there, but you got a foul on the bottom half as big number 52. And when I say big, she's tall.
She's tall.
Tia Gordon. She's every bit of 6'1". She's a little bit taller than Wagner, and I think Wagner is listed at 6. Shot is up, no good. Wagner had the rebound and then still battling and then knocking her down was Gordon. So that's two tall girls battling over that ball.
Yeah, I've been doing it all game, battling each other underneath there. Lauren tied her up that time.
Padilla will check out. Checking in is Jimenez as the jump ball possession arrow was Bulldog's way. Jimenez comes across the timeline on the left side, picks up her dribble, goes over to Wagner. Wagner puts it on the floor into the corner to Whitmire, wide open for three. And guess what? Oh, I thought it was going. Goes off the front of the rim, no good. Bulldogs, Jimenez tips it outside, and Wagner gets it, goes to Coda. So the Bulldogs with great hustle there. Back out to Jimenez. They'll reset. Coda Beltran goes into the right side. They're going to go underneath. Good pass. Well, not quite over the top, but it does go out of bounds off of number 52, Tia Gordon.
And it usually works with Wagner underneath there, but with Gordon matching her up, that's a tough pass to pass it over Gordon to Wagner.
About the same size. They've got some height and some width to them, and they were pretty good, both of them. And they're battling, as you said. Going to get it into Wagner. Wagner in the free throw lane. Well, she's going to put a little runner up, and looked like she got hacked. And a good job by Hattie Harrison. Gets the rebound, and right before she stepped out of bounds, throws it off of the Tiger.
Good heads-up play by Hattie because she was leaning and going out of bounds herself, so good play.
All right, so Bulldog basketball on the baseline. Keying it in will be Coda Beltran when they give her the ball. They do. Get it into Wagner. Wagner's going to throw it out here to Jimenez. Into the corner. They fight through that screen. One of the Bulldogs plays. Beltran go in. Her shot up and no good, but she'll get her own rebound. Pure hustle there by Coda. Back to Coda Beltran on the left wing. Out top to Hattie Harrison. Hattie looking. She's going to go to Whitmire on the right wing. Jenna back out top to Jimenez. They're playing good man-to-man defense right here. Jimenez goes to Coda Beltran in underneath, and she tries to go wrap around. Gets it back, though, as Gordon was there. Going to go to Whitmire again for three. Off the back of the rim again. Coming out of there with the rebound is Rodriguez. She'll press it up, but Whitmire will cut her off. Hands it off to Vasquez on the right side. And, oh, no, wide open is Veta, and she will score.
Yeah, we had Bulldogs still trying to get down in their defensive positions, and they weren't. She was in the middle lane, uncovered.
So Veta now with 8 points as Jimenez brings it across the timeline. Going to work away to the right side, and it's going to fall down. We're going to have an offensive foul.
Said Jimenez used her left arm to push her, but that's a tough call.
All right, so checking back in was Kimber Beltran, and taking a seat will be Lauren Wagner. It'll be Alamogordo ball. That was the third foul here in the ball game on Myra Jimenez, and the second team foul here in the second half. 34-30, Bulldogs by 4, 5:40 to go. Three-point shot from the corner is blocked. Hattie Harrison up with the big rebound. Hands it off to Coda. Up the left side she comes. She's going to break down and go right, and then she's fouled hard by number 2, Mary Jane Rodriguez.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, that's my fault. Yeah, Mary Jane Rodriguez with the foul.
Yeah, I want to see the guards going around that first person out here and getting into the paint. That's what they keep doing to us down there. So see our guards do it.
Whitmire on the right wing, puts it on the floor on the baseline, gets it back out to Kimber, cutting Jimenez. Her shot up no good. Her shot was changed. Looked like she was fouled. Now we're going to have a jump ball, and it'll go down Alamogordo.
Like how Hattie just calmly reached down there, grabbed hold of the ball, tied her up. Usually they're all, going crazy.
Scrappy, and Hattie just kind of bent over and grabbed the ball. Very calmly.
Very calmly.
All right, Veta will key it in to number 1, Vasquez. 5:16 and counting, 34-30 Bulldogs as we're in the third period. Down the floor it goes. Veta gets trapped, kicks it back out. Driving in is Vasquez. Her shot is going to be no good. Rebound is off of the Tigers and out of bounds. It was number 52 again. Gordon is a force down there.
She is. Hattie Harrison did a good job that time of having position. and they were kind of battling. She battled her for it, went off for Gordon.
Coming across timeline, Jimenez on the right side. She's going to swing it over to the left, Dakota Beltran. They got the mismatch there as Gordon was trying to stay on her. She'll go by her, and it's fouled. So Beltran will go to the line to shoot two.
So I love that with Coda because she's out here. I mean, obviously it was a mismatch, but she just went to the right, went around her, went straight to the paint, went up with a shot, and got fouled.
That's the second on Tia Gordon and the second team foul, and that puts Kimber Beltran on the line. Coda. First shot is up and good for Coda. She now has 13 points in the ball game. Wagner will check in. Whitmire will get a break. Bulldogs go bigger. As we've talked all game, Jenna plays big. She's not exceptionally tall, but she plays tall. Second shot up and good for Beltran. Now with 14 points in the ball game. Harrison out, and we're going to have a foul on Hattie. She got real aggressive. And really, they got tied up in her feet. I didn't,
Yeah.
But because she came up on her hard. So that's going to be the third on Hattie. Abby Vesquez is who got fouled. All right, so number 2 keying it in, Rodriguez. She gets it into Veta. Veta is going to throw it back across to Vasquez. And another foul. That's going to be the third on Jimenez.
Yeah, tough call there because Vasquez, they hit her on the right side, and Jimenez was just kind of standing there. She tried to wrap around her with the pass and fell on the ground.
Whitmire checking back in here on the break. Jimenez will get a break. So that was her fourth. I said third, but it was her fourth. 36-30 Bulldogs. Tigers number 2, Rodriguez gets it into Veta on the baseline, right side. Goes back to Rodriguez. Now kicks it outside. Flores with the ball. Drives to the right side. Goes down the baseline. Lays it up. Scoop. And there's a big rebound for the Bulldogs. She gets it ahead to Harrison. Harrison to Kimber, and then tries to go to Whitmire. And we're going to have a foul. And, boy, Whitmire is strong.
She had one arm on that ball. And Alamogordo Tiger had 2, and she just pulled her across the floor over her and rolled her with that one arm.
She is strong. All right, so checking into the ball game will be number 21, Rodriguez. 24, Flores will check out for the Tigers.
Yeah, Flores took a spill down there, so they're going to give her a break right now.
Coda will throw up too late. Kimber's going to throw it in. Go to Wagner on the right side. Hand it back to Kimber. She's going to spot, shoot the 3. It looks good. It's going to be short. Harrison with good defense on Veta. Boy, they had her trapped for a minute. But coming down the floor will be Vasquez. She is so fast. She kicks it to the left side. 3-point shot is up and good for number 21, Rodriguez.
All set up by Vasquez, just putting pressure on the defense by penetrating.
Dakota Beltran working. She goes to, and it goes right through the hands of Whitmire. Turnover Bulldogs.
Yeah, Coda trying to work it in there. Drew her defender to her. Tried to get it to Jenna, but she wasn't really ready for it.
Great leadership right there by Coda Beltran. She turned around and told Jenna, hey, it's all right, and give her a hand high five or a 5 on the side. All right, so 36-33. They're going to get another 3-point shot up. It's going to be short. Hattie Harrison with the rebound has it tipped away from her, but Wagner gets it to Coda. Up the left side comes Beltran. Now the Bulldogs will set up. Coach Hodling calls a timeout. We're going to take one as well. Artesia 36, Alamogordo 33, 3:17 to go here in the third period. Bulldogs will lead by 3. Stay right there at KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com.
What's tougher than a Ford truck? Finding a Ford truck. Artesia Ford Sales is ready to help with a great selection of certified pre-owned Ford trucks. All certified pre-owned vehicles qualify for low 0.99% interest for 36 months. If a new Ford truck is what you want, let us order your new truck from the factory. Artesia Ford can price protect your selection. The price today is the price you'll pay when your new truck is delivered. Don't let buying a new truck be tough. Make buying a Ford truck easy by visiting Artesia Ford Sales today.
Welcome back here to Bulldog Pit. Artesia 36, Alamogordo 33 here in the third place game on the girls bracket. Coming out of this full timeout taken by the Bulldogs coach Hodling.
Is it the third and fourth place game or just third place game?
Yeah, it's both. Third and fourth. Because whoever loses gets fourth place.
That's true.
Did I say just third, or did I say third and
Oh,
fourth?
you said third place game, but I just thought, being dumb.
I said it both ways, different times. I've said it several times in the game. One
Fourth
time I
place
said
game?
third, and one time I said third and fourth, and that time I just said third.
Do you ever call it the fourth place game?
I don't. Not. I'll say third, but I won't just say just fourth. Beltran working against. Big screen there by Whitmire. That'll put you jaw blocker on there.
Gosh.
Into the right side. No fouls called. A lot of bodies hitting the floor and running in, but letting them play. Beltran back out top, picked up out there by number 21. Rodriguez tries to go underneath from a long ways away to Wagner. That's just a hard play right there. Up the floor quickly, and scoring is number 1, Vasquez.
Yeah, trying to feed it inside to Wagner. She had a girl in front of her and behind her.
And she did it from about 16 feet beyond the three-point line.
What's that whistle for?
Got a technical on the Bulldogs.
On a girl or a coach?
I'm going to say, well, I'm going to wait. I said a technical, but now they're talking. So called it on somebody on the bench. I don't know if it was Coach Hodling or not. He's, of course, talking to the official. He's not happy, but he's going to be calm. All right, so they're going to shoot a technical foul here. Number 1 will put it up and in, Abby Vasquez.
Yeah, sorry, folks. We didn't see what happened over there, so don't really know why the T was called.
Something was said on the bench. I mean, we know that. We don't know who it was on, though. I think it may have been they make both of them, so now they take the lead, 37-36, and they get the ball.
Yeah, because it looked like to me Coach Hodling was saying that's on me.
Yeah,
so,
like another coach or player said something.
Yes, yeah. So he was diffusing it, just saying that's on me. That's on me.
Right. All right, so the Alamogordo Tigers, after making both free throws, take the 1-point lead and get the ball. On the left side, number 22, Bickham, goes back over to Vasquez. Vasquez is going to be tipped, but and then Whitmire dives. Bulldogs have a chance at it, and Coda Beltran chases it down, goes to Hattie Harrison. She goes up, and she is fouled. Harrison will go to the line to shoot 2. Must have got her with the body, Robbie, because number 1 looked like she had all ball on Harrison.
I'm telling you, how do you not play a freshman that'll do a Superman dive to get that ball, and she kept it in bounds?
Well, they are playing her.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, you're right.
And they played her all 3 games, but tonight she started.
Yeah, not a lot of girls out there will just give up their body like that.
Hattie Harrison with the first shot is going to roll off to the left side. That foul was on number 22, Milena Bickham, her first, and the 3rd team foul. Bulldogs have 5 team fouls here in the 3rd period. Hattie Harrison back on the line for her 2nd free throw. Shot is up, and this time is it goes off the back of the rim, no good. And the Tigers chase it down with a long rebound to Flores. And then they fumble the ball, but nobody there except for Tigers. So number 1 picks it up, Vasquez. She'll come across timeline. Whitmire stops her. She drug her foot, no walk called. And then quick hands, Kimber Beltran. It goes off of her, but, man, you've seen a lot of quick hands by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, this 1-3-1 is causing them a little bit of problems right now, so Alamogordo's going to call timeout.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take it as well. 37-36 Alamogordo. 2:12 to go in the 3rd period. We'll be back.
My name is Larry Dean. I'm the discipleship pastor here at Faith Baptist Church, and I'd like to invite you to something we call faith groups. Now, there are a ton of resources out there to help people better understand the Bible, but I believe the very best way to grasp the truths of Scripture is to get together with other adults on a regular basis to study the Bible. And that's what we do every Wednesday night here at Faith Baptist Church. So if you're not in a weekly Bible study, come join us this Wednesday at 6:15 for faith groups. Thanks, God bless, and go Bulldogs.
And now Robbie Ballou will sing the Macarena and dance it. We need to get an earpiece up to Superintendent Phipps. I keep calling him Coach. But he is a coach still.
He is coach.
But anyway, I think you ought to do the Macarena for us. You were singing it for us earlier.
You weren't looking. I already did it.
Oh, well,
You missed it.
My miss.
Yeah, and Thad missed it too. So, I mean, sorry.
Hey, look what I get. So your favorite's Macarena.
Okay, here's the deal. I really don't even know the moves to the Macarena.
Oh.
Do you?
No. Gosh, I don't even know the song. I know how to two-step. Hey, Whitmire with the steal. She's going to go in on the right side. She's fouled and one, but it doesn't go. So Whitmire, and all smiles for Jenna. Great steal there, and she goes into finish and is hacked.
So Jenna plays the top of that 1-3-1 defense, and that top position has to run back and forth, just creating pressure, cutting off lanes, and that time they tried to throw it over, and she went high in the air and knocked it in the backcourt, went and got it, and shooting free throws.
First one's going to be a little short off to the right. Score remains 37-36. That foul was on number 1, Abby Vasquez. That was her second and the team's fourth. Coming in is number 3, Montoya. And number 22, Bickham, will get a break for the Tigers. Whitmire gets it back from the official. Her second free throw is good. Shooter's touch. That rolled around back and forth and then fell. Tied it up 37-37. We're under 2 minutes. Vasquez flies down the floor, gets it over to Montoya on the left side. And there's another steal. Jenna Whitmire, she's got a Bulldog running. She don't see her. Good take, though, and she scores.
Wow, good plant that time, right? Jump stop. She just didn't fly in there on the layup. Let the defender fly by her.
Bulldogs take the lead back on that steal by Whitmire. And that's a double dribble, and that's what it's going to be called. I wondered if they were going to call it.
I just picked up something. Vasquez has a hard time going left. She's really good to her right, but going left is difficult for her.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that Coach Hodling has had Whitmire pushing her to the left.
Same thing.
All right, 21, and you know who that is? Oh, and then she throws it away. Coda thought Kimber was looking and then tosses it out of bounds.
Kimber and Coda both looked at each other and said, my fault.
Yeah. Yep, good pair of sisters right there.
Yep.
Tremendous athletes. So the Tigers have it. Number 3, Montoya on the left side. And that's going to go on the left side in, and scoring is Tia Gordon.
Broke down that time on defense. They found her underneath. And just an easy shot for her.
Ties it back up 39-39 in this back and forth ball game. Both teams playing well. Throw it out top to Wagner. Swings over to Whitmire. Whitmire into the corner to Kimber. Back out to Whitmire. She's going to go underneath. Good pass, and that's going to be a foul on the Tigers. They're going to wave off the shot, though, as Wagner pivoted and scored. Called it on the floor.
Wagner got better position that time underneath and not tried to go over Gordon, but just kind of to the side in the position. That was a good job.
And
that's good pass.
And that's the third foul on Gordon, so got her into a little bit of foul trouble here. Driving in on the left side, and she's going to be fouled.
Oh, my gosh.
That was not offensive. I disagree, but I'm not the official. So the foul called on Coda Beltran.
A little bit of talking going on out there.
Coda said a couple of things, kind of saying, I don't know what to do. I mean, and I agree with her. All right, that was her second personal foul. We're under a minute to go. Alamogordo gets it down, gets it to Veta. She goes to on the left side. Hattie Harrison gets the rebound. Looked like she was fouled, and then we're going to have a travel called on the Bulldogs.
That's tough because Whitmire got the ball, and Vasquez was right on her.
What confused me about the I thought she was going to call offensive foul because she started dribbling immediately. So I don't know how there was a travel. But travel call, turnover on the Bulldogs. They're going to try to go in underneath again. They do. And then throwing it right into the arms of Coda, who said, oh! As that came into her hard. And I don't know who she was throwing it to, but Coda throws it away. All right, so turnover back 23 seconds. They're going to throw it down there, and a good job by Kimber to knock that out of bounds. Had her front and back on the sophomore Tia Gordon.
As early on, the Tigers were getting that ball in there to Gordon and Veta, but it's difficult now for them too. Bulldogs cutting off those lanes.
They made a good adjustment at the half, did the Bulldogs, and what they did is they dropped down a guard when they try to go underneath. Here's a shotgun runner. It's no good, and there's another battle underneath, and it's going to be blocked, but a foul called on Lauren Wagner.
Yeah, it's tough when you go straight up and the shooter jumps into you. I don't know the percentage. 9 out of 10 times they're going to call that, and the defender will stand there with their hands in the air saying, what am I supposed to do? You know?
Yeah.
It's tough.
All right, that was a 17th foul. The first shot is made by Gordon. She now has 9 points. and has a chance to go into double digits here. 12.4 seconds. They have now taken the lead back by 1. That shot's going to roll around no good. Wagner gets the rebound, gets it to Whitmire. Whitmire driving up the right side. She'll go through traffic. Right side continues going. Her shot, no foul called. Finally a foul called on the backside.
Thank you.
And so going in to shoot will be Jenna Whitmire. And, she's just going to keep getting better. Right now we've seen her really driving down and not recognizing she's got other players around, but we're going to see that change this season.
Yes.
Maybe at the lower level she didn't have, but she's on varsity now and she's got girls flying down there with her.
And that's the thing. I think you're exactly right. Lower level, she didn't have anybody, so she's used to taking it all the way herself. But yeah, I know Coach Pollard's working with her all the time.
Yeah, as a guard. Yeah, I'm not saying bad things about lower levels basketball. It's just the way it is as they develop. But she's up here with the varsity girls. She had 2 with her, but just took it in. Now she was fouled, and so that's good enough. And she missed the front end, but she gets another here to tie it up.
That is the 4th foul on Gordon.
Yeah, so Gordon takes a seat as we get close to going into the 4th period. Second shot, it's going to be short as well. Alamogordo gets the rebound. Down the floor they come, and number 1's going to turn. The shot's not going to be taken. Boy, Coach was telling them shoot, and they didn't get the shot. All right, so at the end of 3, 40-39. Alamogordo by 1. We're going to take a break here from Sandy Stockton and be back for the 4th and final period. Boys coming up next. Stay right here, KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Sandy Stockton is right here in Artesia to help you select the right protection at the right price. Sandy will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Sandy Stockton, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Just to get in a little bit of ambiance here at the pit for all of you at home or wherever you are in the world. Thanks for tuning in. KSVP Radio, AM 990 and FM 93.7. Of course, live streaming, KSVPTV.com. We're out there on our YouTube and Facebook channels as well, KSVP Radio. Like and share us and tell us where you're at. Love to hear from you. Alamogordo basketball to start the 4th period. They lead 40-39. Joby Hodling and Robbie Blue here on the call. Remember, we got the boys game coming up next. Alamogordo gets it in. Number 24 with the basketball. That's Flores. Goes to Vera. Over to the left side it goes through the hands of the Alamogordo Tigers. She tracks it down, and then there's going to be a takeaway. Harrison comes out of there with it. Harrison's going to pick up the dribble, try to get a pass off. They had 4 girls around her, and she didn't have anywhere to go with it. So turn it back over to the Tigers. Hand it off to Vida. Back outside it goes to number 24, Flores. Her shot's going to be short. Wagner there for the long rebound. Looking for somewhere to go with it. She's just going to put it on the floor. Bring it across herself. Wagner now will hand it off to Coda. Coda picked up by Vasquez out top. Picks up her dribble. Goes to Wagner out top to Whitmire. Whitmire on the right wing. Goes out top to Harrison. Harrison's going to go underneath, and they're going to call a foul or a travel or what?
Boy, Wagner. No, they're calling foul. Wagner had backed Vida all the way down under the basket, and Hattie hit her with the pass underneath.
That's her first, the 7th team foul. So going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 is Lauren Wagner. Has 4 points in the game, now has 5. She buries the first one. That ties it up, 40-40, 7:08 to go in the ball game. It's been a back-and-forth battle here between the Tigers and the Bulldogs. 5A, Alamogordo Tigers, 4A, Artesia Bulldogs. Shot is up, and it bounces off the back of the rim. Harrison was up high, tipped it, but it goes to Vasquez, who flies up the right side. She's going to scoop pass it to Veta on the right side. Her shot is up and in. That's her 10th point as she gets double digits. And Coda Beltran bringing it down slowly. Goes to the left side to Kimber. Kimber Goes into the corner to Wagner on the left side. Going to go underneath to Harrison, and that's going to be, they had her fronted back, and the pass was short. Turnover Bulldogs. Vasquez flies down, gets it over to number 22, Bickham. Her shot up, no good. Harrison up high for the rebound, but it's tipped around, and it's going to be saved, but saved back to the Bulldogs. Kimber Beltran drives it forward, and she's got a foul as number 3 reached in on her. 1-1 as the foul is going to be on Destiny Montoya. Kimber Beltran will go shoot the 1-1.
Well, I'm going to compliment both teams. They're both playing really hard, and they're very active, and their bodies flying all over. They're jumping in. There's steals happening, and it's just fun to watch right now, Joby.
Really is. Destiny Montoya, that was her 5th, so she is fouled out of the ball game. Also in foul trouble is their girl in the middle, Tia Gordon, who, again, just a sophomore. Don't have her height listed, but I'm going to say she's at least 6 foot, maybe 6'1". As the first shot falls for Kimber.
Think Kimber's fired up?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, she turned around. Yeah, that was good.
With a very strong look on her face. So Kimber will put the shot up, and it's good. All right, so the Bulldogs tie it back up, 42-42. It's tipped, and coming out of there with it, that was tipped by Whitmire. Coda Beltran with the basketball. She's going to go to Whitmire on the left side. Her shot up, and no good. Fighting for it was Kimber, and she is fouled. Good job by Kimber Beltran.
I don't know. We're not keeping that stat, I don't think, but Whitmire's got to have 7, 8, 9 steals so far, and if she doesn't have that, she's created that many.
She really has, and somebody taught me how to keep in stats. I don't remember who it was, but first shot is up for Kimber, and she knocks it down.
Well, you need to stop listening to Pam. Pam should not be influencing you like that.
You're right. I don't know why I listen to her. Because normally I try to keep the steals, but I'm not doing it tonight, and I should be.
I'm
That's
not
my
saying
fault.
listening to her at all, just about that.
Vasquez gets the rebound. She'll drive down the floor, go to the left side to number 21, Rodriguez. To Vida on the left side it goes. Shot is up and no good. And there's going to be a foul. It's going to be on number 24. Coda Beltran had position, and the foul goes on Flores, the Alamogordo Tigers.
Yeah, Coda stood there waiting for the foul to be called, and when he said it was on number 24 Flores, Coda headed down the court going, wow, like, whoo.
Yeah, because I was with her. He took a long time to tell us who the foul. I felt like it was on the Tigers because Coda went up and should have had the rebound. She makes the first free throw. By the way, that's the 10th team foul. So the Bulldogs in the double bonus the rest of the way. And Coda now with 15 points and has another free throw coming. I was going to say with 6 minutes left. She buries them both, does Coda. All right, coming across the timeline will be number 34, Thomas, picked up out here by 2 Bulldogs. Got her trapped. Gets it across, goes into the corner to number 24. She goes into the lane. Her shot up no good. It was changed by Wagner, who gets the rebound, gets it to Coda Beltran up the left side. Now she changes gears, goes into the middle, stops now, backs up, going to let everybody get set. This Coda Beltran. Turn, throw it to Wagner out top, over to Whitmire on the right wing. Whitmire back to Hattie Harrison, going to go underneath. Wagner turn around, up and good.
Same play again. Why I saw it coming. Wagner backs her girl down way under the basket. Easy pitch and catch and turn around layup. That's a great play right there.
All right, a full timeout taken. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. Well, I mean, saying full. 47-42 Bulldogs have stretched out here to a 5-point lead. And so a full timeout, now they're sitting down. I didn't know who took it, if it was Alamogordo or Artesia, but nonetheless, 47-42 Bulldogs will be back.
It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel loader for the pipeline, or a reach fork or man lift for the construction site, Cisco Equipment has the dirt and aerial equipment to get the job done. Call the team at Cisco Equipment today, 748-1314, serving all of southeast New Mexico and throughout Texas.
And you have to know this one.
I've heard.
I mean, you're a music connoisseur that you are.
I should know this one.
Do you know the motions to this one?
Not. I mean, I can't do them like so smooth like other people. I have to really think about it to do them.
Yeah.
But kind of know them. Alamogordo basketball, 47-42 Bulldogs, 5:20 and counting to go in the ball game. Thomas gets it across the timeline. Now they go to Veta out top. She's going to drive around, throw up a shot. It's going to be no good. Back in the ball game for the rebound, and then another rebound by Veta, put up, not good. And then getting the rebound again is Tia Gordon, and we're going to have a jump ball called.
Did Whitmire get on top of that ball and they called jump ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good job.
Bulldog possession as the possessioner was pointing our way. Boy, we gave up too many rebounds, but they ended up not getting any points, and we get the jump ball. So Bulldogs maintain the lead, 47-42. Go to Lauren Wagner out top, swing it to Whitmire. Whitmire swings it out to Harrison. They're going to go right underneath again. Good pass. Good turnaround. Shot up and good.
That's right on Gordon, too, who's back in the game with those 4 fouls. Good job by Lauren Wagner.
Down the floor quickly they come. Number 24 is going to throw up the 3. It's off the rim, no good. Chasing that rebound down, Coda Beltran. She's got 2 out in front of her. Decides not to throw it down there. Probably a good, wise decision. Now Kimber Beltran back to Coda. Bulldogs had a fast break there, Robbie. Decided not to throw it down there, did Coda Beltran, and I think that was a senior move. She's dribbling around. Boy, there's a foul they didn't call. There's got to be a foul on the shot. So Coda Beltran will go to the line.
I just love it. Coda recognizes how tight that defense is, and she says, okay, you're going to play me that tight. I'm going to just drive it on you and put up the shot, draw the foul.
First personal foul on Marissa Flores. Yeah, she's got a good enough handle that you're right. I think she just said, well, you're going to play me tight. I'm going to run right at you.
Yep.
She knocks that one down, now has 16 points in the ball game. Does Beltran. And the Bulldogs go up by 7 as Rodriguez checks in for the Tigers. Number 24, Flores takes a seat. Second shot is up and good for Coda Beltran.
Bulldogs hitting their free throws, which is important here down the stretch.
51-42. Over to the right side. 3-point shot is up and no good. And then the long rebound on the backside. And they're going to go to Gordon, and she scores. Good ball movement there by the Tigers.
Yeah, Veda, good pass inside there to Gordon.
Taking her time, crossing the timeline. Gets it to Coda. She gets it to Kimber. Then they run into each other. And then there's no foul called. Oh, my gosh. That was like banging each other and then banging each other to the ground almost. Well, one of them did go down. It was number 1, Abby Vasquez, because they were just, well, no foul called, though, so I don't know what to say. They got out of bounds on the Bulldogs. All right, they get it to Vera at the top of the key. She kicks it to the left side. Now they're going to go down on the baseline, and the Bulldogs, oh, good block there. That shot was blocked just straight up. Was Wagner, then a little flip over the top pass. Down the floor quickly come the Bulldogs, and that boy cut and move there. Kimber Beltran on the right side will score. Coda Beltran scores.
That's all Coda right there, because cutting in the lane, she had to fight for that ball and then a little jump shot.
To the right side, number 1, Vasquez arrives down the lane. She hands it off to Veta. Her shot up and good.
Well, that's a good feed by Vasquez underneath. They collapsed on her, and she just fed Veta standing with no one around her.
53-46, Bulldogs by 7. We're going under 3 minutes. Coda taking her time. Comes across the timeline. Bleeding some of that time off. Now backs up. Coach Odling telling her what play he wants to run. I think he's just saying clear out and take some time, and hits what she's doing. Good senior leadership down here. She's taking off 15 seconds, Robbie, just by herself. Now she's going to work through and kick it to Kimber. 3-point shot is up and good.
Oh, nothing but net. Kimber Beltran fed by Coda. Good job by the sisters.
We took 20 seconds off and then bury a 3. Veta going to go underneath. And packing down and getting the shot was Tia Gordon, and a timeout called by the Tigers. Again, good ball movement there. Bulldogs, I think, were in that 1-3-1 zone and had Kimber down low.
They did, because Wagner was up towards the free throw line. She hadn't been able to get down there yet, and just a mismatch down there. Easy basket for Gordon.
56-48 Bulldogs. We're going to keep it right here. So tonight, still to come, as we have the boys varsity taking on Carlsbad. And I talked about it earlier. We see Carlsbad twice a year. They're 5A, we're 4A. We play them there once, and we play them here once every year. boys, girls on the same night. So the girls will play the first game, the boys play the second game. But the way this tournament bracket has worked out, Carlsbad and Artesia boys get to play tonight. So they'll play them tonight and then 2 more times in the season. Good matchup with Carlsbad every year.
Yeah, and the crowd has trickled in here during the girls' game for that. There's a lot of blue showing up in the stands, which is Carlsbad's color. Got a good contingency here from Alamogordo. So got a good crowd here tonight for the girls' game, and then even a bigger one, I'm sure, for the boys' game.
Yeah, as you said, trickle in, good way to put it. It's been growing and growing. And Carlsbad fans for sure, but also Bulldog fans have been coming in during the girls' game. And so a great crowd here. It's been exciting. Different times the crowd has really gotten into it. But the Bulldogs right now have stretched their lead out, lead 56-48. They were up by 10, and then they get that score as Harrison trying to get it in. She's going to have to hurry. She finally does get it in to Whitmire, who battles down there and takes it away from the defender, and then she's going to be wolfed, but it's going out of bounds off of number 34, Sydney Thomas.
She was looking down the court that time, seeing where to go with it, but the speed of Thomas, she just came blazing from behind her, knocked it out of bounds.
And Whitmire is probably just as fast, but she was just dribbling it, looking down floor, as you said. Whitmire is really fast. She's quite a bit bigger than Thomas, but she's really fast. All right, so again, Coda Beltran taking some time off the clock out there as she's working. And then, oh, no, I didn't see that. Offensive foul called.
I think that was, should I say it? Yes or no?
Say it.
I think it was more of a flop than anything.
Well, it kind of looked like it from our position. Of course, the referee's right there. So
well, we're only 20 feet away.
We're not too. It's not football.
No, I think that was more of a try to draw the foul than anything.
Vera on the right side. She's going to put up a little jumper. It's going to be no good. Chases down her own rebound. Then it's swatted by the Bulldogs. Harrison gets it to Beltran. She'll go to Kimber. That was Coda that had the ball. So a good job on defense there by Harrison. Kimber drives into the lane. She's going to go to Harrison on the left side. Up. Oh, and it goes in and out. Oh, no. That ball just rimmed straight around the rim and out. Again, drive down hard, but Coda Beltran takes it away, and then there's going to be a jump or a foul. Nope, jump ball called. It'll be Alamogordo basketball.
So Padilla back in the game for the Bulldogs, and boy, she puts a lot of pressure on that dribble all the way down the court. It kind of helped on that turnover there for the Tigers.
All right. Wagner checks back in. Padilla will take a seat as they're going to get a big back in on the big Tia Gordon. And they do go right to her, and she's able to put it up over the top as Wagner played perfect defense, really. Had her straight up, but just a shot over the top and gets it to go. And again, did she call that again?
Yeah, she did. She's calling Coda for throwing that left arm out while she's dribbling. Yeah, that's a tough call. And she was behind her that time when she made that call. Behind Coda.
They're going to go down underneath again. Shot is up and good for Gordon. She now has 17 points in the ball game. And they're back within 4. Going to get it down to Harrison. Harrison's going to turn. Bounce pass to Whitmire, and she scores.
That's the way you break the press right there. That was picture perfect.
Bulldogs up by 6 again. We're under a minute, 4th period. As Lewis drives down the floor Thomas, and it's taken away. Harrison takes it away. And then Thomas is going to swat at it. Harrison is fouled. Finally, they call the foul. Hattie Harrison will go to shoot 2.
Yeah, so I think who fouled out for them? Number 3, Montoya?
Yes.
Yeah, they're kind of missing her right now at that point guard position. Thomas has taken that, and she just lost the handle the last couple of times going down the court.
All right, the Tigers take a timeout. We'll go ahead and take one as well. 45.4 seconds to go in the ball game. The Bulldogs 58, the Tigers 52. We'll be right back.
In volatile times, it's natural to worry about your retirement.
Hon, I'm worried about our retirement account.
With today's economy, it just makes sense to keep your retirement money close to home with people you know. We have several guaranteed safe options. Peace of mind with retirement savings. It just makes sense. Western Bank of Artesia. Member FDIC. It just makes sense.
Here, we're back on. Come on. Here we go.
Welcome back here, 58-52 Bulldogs. And it will be, I can't remember what happened coming out of that time. Oh, Harrison's going to the line. That's what it was. Alamogordo called the timeout. Hattie Harrison will shoot 2 here. 45.4 seconds to go in the ball game. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs lead the Alamogordo Lady Tigers by 6, 58-52. In the double bonus the rest of the way. Bulldogs will have 19 fouls, so one more. They'll be in the double bonus, will the Tigers. Harrison's shot is up and good.
I think Vasquez was trying to hide down here a little bit. She's got on the left side, just squatted down, but Kimber thought, she went and stood under their goal. Now Coda's down there.
Coda back there as well.
Yeah.
59-52. Harrison gets it back from the official. Hattie now with 7 points, and now 8.
Good job, Hattie.
Oh, 6. I was looking at the wrong thing. Hattie with 6 points in the ball game. They're going to be almost taken away. Who touched it last? Alamogordo?
How'd she miss that?
Well, they both missed it.
Yeah.
But then number 2 did touch it. I thought she did. I thought Rodriguez got a hand on it. Yeah, Harrison went in front of it and went by her, and then it went off of the Tigers. So Bulldog basketball. Going to throw it into the backcourt to Kimber Beltran. She's going to be fouled immediately by number 2, Mary Jane Rodriguez. So that'll put Kimber on the line to shoot 2.
So the point of the game where you hit these free throws, because they're going to start fouling immediately. So you hit these free throws and you just run the clock out.
But you said the key word, hit the free throws. We've hit them so far, and then we're going to hit it again. Oh, no, it bounced in and out.
Wow.
So she gets her second one coming up here, does Kimber. Kimber Beltran with 13 points in the game. Coda with 20. They lead the way for the Bulldogs. That shot is good. That's her 14th point. And up to a 9-point lead as we go down to 32 seconds and go under 30 seconds. They go into the corner. 3-point shot is up and no good. Long rebound to Coda Beltran. And will they foul her in the backcourt? They do not. So she'll dribble past that traffic. Switched hands at the last minute as Vasquez was chasing her down. Now Coda will maintain the basketball, work her way around on the right side. Finally a foul called. That'll be on Vasquez, and that'll put Coda on the line to shoot 2.
Kimber was doing her best not to get that left arm in there, so she kept just pulling it back into her body.
Oh, Coda?
Oh, Coda, sorry.
Yeah. But I know what you meant.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was doing everything she could not to extend it at all. Did a good job at it, too.
First shot is good. Coda now with 21 points, and the Bulldogs up by 10 with 12 seconds. Robbie, I think it's safe to say we're going to win third place in the tournament.
I think so.
Coda back on the line, and the shot is up, and this time rims out. But 10 seconds to go, 10-point lead. Tigers pick it up. It's going to be stolen away by Whitmire once again. She's going to drive in on the right side and score.
Good jump stop again. Played that really, really smart.
Whitmire ends with 9 points. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs get a big emotional win over Class 5A Alamogordo Tigers. They win third place in their tournament. Coach Otterling and all the coaches over there pumped up. Coach Otterling giving Coda a big hug. We're going to get the Guy Chevrolet postgame show going. When we come back, we're going to have Coach Pollard join me, and she'll talk about that ball game. After that, we'll have the Carlsbad Cavemen and the Artesia Bulldogs. Stay tuned.
It's the season we've all been waiting for. It's the Red Tag Sales Event at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We've got the best Silverado inventory of the year with the best pricing. So find your tag, find your deal, and do what you love in a new Silverado from Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, or visit us at guychevy.com.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
All right, they just announced had two players, one from Alamogordo and one from Artesia, make the all-tournament team. I'm joined by Coach Pollard. And Coach, big win over Alamogordo. They're a scrappy bunch. I think they're Class 5A. I've been saying that all game long.
Yes, sir.
You guys, of course, Class 4A, but a great game.
Yeah.
Just give us a rundown.
I mean, we switched up some things tonight, trying to light some fire under some people, and I think 100% it worked for us. Our freshmen that we pulled them up because they're gritty and they don't give up, and they showed everybody in this town what they can do. I'm so proud of them. As a team, we kept making more adjustments. We wanted to go man, and then we thought, no, we're good in our zone defense, and they played hard, man. I mean, we got lots of fouls. It was a pretty scrappy game. Alamogordo's very scrappy. We know what you're going to get. It's almost like playing Hobbs when you come in